Silence. All stand and remain standing until the conclusion of the reading of the proclamation. Ladies and gentlemen, the proclamation. All persons having any business before this honorable court now draw nigh. Give your attendance, and you shall be heard.
Admission of lawyers. Amne Alamuddin.
Yes.
May it please the court, I move that Amne Alamuddin be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Amne Alamuddin be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Denise Angelopoulos.
May it please the court, I move that Denise Angelopoulos be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Denise Angelopoulos be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Erica Kirsten Appap.
May it please the court, I move that Erica Appap be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Let Erica Kirsten Appap be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Michaela Sanderunu. Asurumini Arachichij.
May it please the court, I move that Michaela Sandarenu Asurumuni Arachige be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Michaela Sandarenu Asurumuni Arachichi be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Hannah K. Beebe.
May it please the court, I move that Hannah K. Beebe be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Hannah K. Beebe be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Liav Havu Benstock.
May it please the court, I move that my granddaughter, Liav Benstock, be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Liav Hava Benstock be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
James Robert Blackburn.
May it please the court, I move that James Robert Blackburn, my son, be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let James Robert Blackburn be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Chloe Carnes.
May it please the court, I move that Chloe Cairns be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Chloe Cairns be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Isaac Leonard Choice.
May it please the court, I move that Isaac Leonard Choice be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Isaac Leonard Choice be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Zach Andrew Crowley.
May it please the court, I move that Zach Andrew Crowley be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Zach Andrew Crowley be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Alba Christina Darosha Gomez.
May it please the court, I move that Alba Cristina da Rocha Gomez be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Alba Cristina da Rocha Gomez be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Maxwell Patton Drummond.
May it please the court, I move that my son, Maxwell Payton Drummond, be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Maxwell Payton Drummond be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Matthew Charles Dutalis.
May it please the court, I move that my brother, Matthew Charles Dutalis, be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Matthew Charles Dutalis be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Oluwayumi Olamide Jeremiah Ida Gamami.
May it please the court, I move that Oluwayumi Olamide Jeremiah Egbami be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Olawami Alamidi Jeremiah Edagambami be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Natasha Nicole Perez Eladu.
May it please the court, I move that Natasha Nicole Perez Elado be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Natasha Nicole Perez Alado be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
David Anthony Roderick Falk.
May it please the court, I move that David Anthony Roderick Folk be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let David Anthony Roderick Falk be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Robert Brill.
May it please the court,
I move that Robert Guru be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Robert Gruel be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Ina Groschel.
May it please the court, I move that Eno Groschel be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Ina Groschel be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Jessica Rose Harris.
May it please the court, I move that Jessica Rose Harris be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Jessica Rose Harris be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Yemen Hu.
May it please the court, I move that Zeman Ho be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Zeman Ho be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Jessica Joy Humphreys.
May it please the court, I move that Jessica Joy Humphreys be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Jessica Joy Humphreys be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Ananya Jana.
May it please the court, I move that Ananya Jana be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Ananya Jana be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Madeline Meredith King.
May it please the court, I move that Madeline Meredith King be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Madeline Meredith King be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Sophia Lai.
May it please the court, I move that Sophia Lai be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Sophia Lai be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Enrico Sergio Minus.
May it please the court, I move that Enrico Sergio Minus be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Enrico Sergio Minus be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Aaron Philip Manton.
May it please the court, I move that Aaron Philip Manton be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Aaron Philip Manton be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Monique Lee Martin.
May it please the court, I move that Monique Lee Martin be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Monique Lee Martin be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Jacob Yanis May.
May it please the court, I move that Jacob Yanis May be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Jacob Janis May be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Nicola Jane McGran.
May it please the court, I move that Nicola Jane McGran be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Nicola Jane McGran be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Sophie Julie McLean.
May it please the court, I move that Sophie Julie McLean be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Sophie Julie McLean be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Sophia Mendez.
May it please the court, I move that Sophia Mendez be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Sophia Mendez be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Ella Murray.
May it please the court, I move that Ella Mehui be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Ella Mehi be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Damien Masevsky.
May it please the court, I move that Damien Machevsky be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Damien Machevsky be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Luke Rama Morris.
May it please the court, I move that my son, Luke Rama Morris, be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Luke Rama Morris be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Harrison David McCloey Mortimer.
May it please the court, I move that Harrison David McCloey Mortimer be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Harrison David McCloey Mortimer be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Matthew Alistair Casey Newcomb.
May it please the court, I move that Matthew Alistair Casey Newcomb be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Matthew Alistair Casey Newcomb be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Stephen Edward Nicholson.
May it please the court, I move that Stephen Edward Nicholson be a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Stephen Edward Nicholson be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Jamin New.
May it please the court, I move that Jamin New be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Jamin New be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Benjamin Patrick O'Kane.
May it please the court, I move that my son, Benjamin Patrick O'Kane, be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Benjamin Patrick O'Kane be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Brady Cale Price.
May it please the court, I move that Brady Cale Price
be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Brady Cale Price be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Ronnie Rochelle Ruventharan.
May it please the court, I move that Ronnie Rochelle Ravindran be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Rani Rochelle Raventharan be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Jimmy David Rees.
May it please the court, I move that Jimmy David Rees be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Jimmy David Rees be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Zoe Reeves Delios.
May it please the court, I move that Zoe Reeves Delios be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Zoe Reeves Delios be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Louis Henry George Ribiere Male.
May it please the court, I move that Louis Henri Georges Ribiere Male be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Louis Henri Georges Ribiere Male be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Tara Marie Rhymes.
May it please the court, I move that Tara Marie Rhymes be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Tara Marie Rhymes be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Sophie Isabel Robson.
May it please the court, I move that Sophie Isabel Robson be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Sophie Isabel Robson be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Tamara Roshana Sanguni Fournier Leray.
May it please the court, I move that Tamara Rosanna Sanguini Fournier Leray be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Tamara Rosanna Sanguini Fournier Leray be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Johanna Sophia Skipes.
May it please the court, I move that my wife, Johanna Sophia Skipes, be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Johanna Sophia Skipes be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Tanisha Singh.
May it please the court, I move that Tanisha Singh be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Tanisha Singh be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Milind Dylan Singh.
May it please the court, I move that Milind Dylan Singh be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Milind Dylan Singh be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Leo Su.
May it please the court, I move that Leo Su be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Leo Su be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Jason Victor Chung.
May it please the court, I move, my son Jason Victor Chung be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Jason Victor Chong be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Logan Elise Tracy.
May it please the court, I move that Logan Elise Tracy be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Logan Elise Tracy be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Smriti Vathil Lingran.
May it please the court, I move that Smriti Vaithilingam be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Smriti Vaithilingam be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Vindhai Virasuriya.
May it please the court, I move that Vindhya Virasuriya be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Vindhya Virasuriya be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Zara Jane Wilson.
May it please the court, I move that my niece, Zara Jane Wilson, be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
That Zara Jane Wilson be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Emma Sky Woods.
May it please the court, I move that Emma Sky Woods be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Emma Sky Woods be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Kaishin Shai.
May it please the court, I move that Shaishin Shi be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Kaishin Shi be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Sandra Youssef.
May it please the court, I move that Sandra Youssef be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Sandra Youssef be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Yaiwen Zheng.
May it please the court, I move that Yawen Zhang be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
Let Yaiwen Zhang be admitted as a lawyer of this court.
Peter Rochelle Zubakan.
May it please the court, I move that Peter Rachel Zavakin be admitted as a lawyer of this honourable court.
that Peter Rachel Zubakin be admitted as a lawyer of this court. Will now be necessary for those whose admission has just been moved to, when as directed by Mr. Ishnikov, stand for the purposes of swearing an oath or making an affirmation and declaration. So please stand when and as directed.
Would the first and second row please stand? Amne Alamadine, Denise Angelopoulos, Erica Kirsten Apap, Michaela Sandarunu Asaramani Arachuraschiz, Hannah K. Beebe, Leah Havu Benstock, James Robert Blackburn, Chloe Carnes, Isaac Leonard Choice, Zach Andrew Crowley, Alba Christina Darosha Gomez, Maxwell Peyton Drummond, Matthew Charles Dutalis, Aluwayemi Olamide Jeremiah Eda Ga'ami, Natasha Nicole Perez El Ardu, David Anthony Roderick Falk. Do you severally swear or declare and affirm that you will truly and honestly conduct yourselves in the practice of a lawyer of the Supreme Court of New South Wales, and that you will faithfully serve as such in the administration of the laws and usages of this state according to the best of your knowledge, skill and ability? Would you please say, "So help me God," or "I do"? Thank you. Please be seated. Could the third and the fourth row please stand? Robert Gruel, Ina Groschel, Jessica Rose Harris, Jimma Ho, Jessica Joy Humphreys, Ananya Jana, Madeline Meredith King, Sophia Lai, Enrico Sergio Minus, Aaron Philip Manton, Monique Lee Martin, Jacob Yanis May, Nicola Jane McGran, Sophie Julie McLean, Sophia Mendez, Ella Mahi, Damien Masevsky, Luke Rama Morris, Harrison David McCloey Mortimer, Matthew Alistair Casey Newcomb. Do you severally swear or declare and affirm that you will truly and honestly conduct yourselves in the practice of a lawyer of the Supreme Court of New South Wales, and that you will faithfully serve as such in the administration of the laws and usages of this state according to the best of your knowledge, skill and ability? Would you please say, "So help me God," or "I do"?
So help me God.
Thank you. Please be seated. Could the fifth row, please, the row in front of me, please stand. Stephen Edward Nicholson, Jarman Yu, Benjamin Patrick O'Kane, Brady Cale Price, Rani Rochelle Raventhuran, Jimmy David Rees, Zoe Rees Delios, Louis Henry George Ribiere Mail, Tara Marie Rhymes, Sophie Isabel Robson, Tamara Roshana Sanguni Fournier Leray, Joanna Sophia Skippers. Do you severally swear or declare and affirm that you will truly and honestly conduct yourselves in the practice of a lawyer of the Supreme Court of New South Wales, and that you will faithfully serve as such in the administration of the laws and usages of this state according to the best of your knowledge, skill and ability? Would you please say, "So help me God," or "I do"?
So help me God.
Thank you. Please be seated. Would the row on this side please stand? Tanisha Singh, Milind Dolan Singh, Leo Su, Jason Victor Chung, Logan Elise Tracy, Smaritha Vathi Lingram, Vinja V. Rasuria, Zara Jane Wilson, Emma Sky Woods, Kaishan Shi, Sandra Youssef, Yaiwen Zheng, Peter Rachel Zubakin, do you severally swear or declare and affirm that you will truly and honestly conduct yourselves in the practice of a lawyer of the Supreme Court of New South Wales, and that you will faithfully serve as such in the administration of the laws and usages of this state according to the best of your knowledge, skill and ability? Would you please say, "So help me God," or "I do"? Thank you. Please be seated.
Well, may I warmly welcome you all to this, the Banco Court, the ceremonial court of the Supreme Court of New South Wales. Present with me on the bench this afternoon, to my right, is Justice Garling, a very senior judge of the Common Law Division of the court, and to my left, Justice Rigg, also a judge of the Common Law Division of the court. Together we constitute the court that has, in the exercise of its jurisdiction, admitted you to practice this afternoon. And we have done so in this courtroom, which rests on the land for which the Gadigal of the Eora Nation have cared and been custodians for thousands of years. The court pays its sincere respects to elders past and present and extends those respects to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people. I also acknowledge, sitting at the bar table, is Her Honour Magistrate Humphreys of the local court of New South Wales, and we're delighted she's been able to join this ceremony. Well, to all of the newly admitted lawyers, welcome to the legal profession. Today is one for celebration. We up here know how hard you've all worked to reach this important milestone. I also welcome your friends and family, whose support I have no doubt will have been invaluable on your journey thus far. For many of them, the endurance of your finely polished or developing skills of argument and persuasion may now be at an end, or maybe not. But whatever be the case, I'm sure that they are all immensely proud of you, and I encourage you to take the time to thank them. Depending on how good an advocate you are, you might even convince them to shout you to one or several rounds of drinks after this ceremony to mark the occasion. Well, this is an old court, the Supreme Court of New South Wales, which last year celebrated its bicentenary. That makes it, you may be surprised to learn, one of the oldest continuing common law courts in the world. But the custom that has just been followed, namely swearing an oath or making an affirmation on admission to practice, dates back centuries. And this is not just a quaint tradition. Far from it. It is a public undertaking by each of you in the presence of your friends, family, peers, and senior judges of this court to truly and honestly conduct yourself in the practice of a lawyer of this court and faithfully to serve as such. The law touches every part of our society, and it can and will lead you all in many different directions and career paths. But in whatever direction you head, you must always remember that the oath or affirmation you have just made is a serious one and deserves solemn regard, so that whether you go on to work in private practice at the bar, in a community legal centre, a Crown Law Office, the Aboriginal Legal Service, for legal aid, or in a government department or agency, or indeed in an entirely different field, you should always be known for your honesty, your integrity, and your commitment to justice. And you must strive at all times to uphold these cardinal values. Admission to this court is a privilege and not a right, and is contingent upon continuing adherence to your oath or affirmation. Now, you will see from some of the portraits of previous Chief Justice which hang on the walls of this court that we are wearing the same robes, in some cases literally, as have been worn by our predecessors. And you may be wondering why, after 200 years, we still wear these robes on ceremonial occasions. I can tell you that we do not do so because they are particularly comfortable. Still less might they be thought to be a striking fashion statement. But we do continue to wear them on ceremonial occasions such as this because symbolically they serve to highlight the continuity of the rule of law in New South Wales, although importantly the judges wearing the robes are now drawn from an increasingly diverse pool. Some 43% of all judicial officers in New South Wales are now female, Women make up more than 2/3 of solicitors under the age of 35, and the President of the Law Society and the immediate past President of the New South Wales Bar are both distinguished female practitioners. The composition of the profession is radically different from the time I commenced practice, and it has been an extremely salutary change. Our robes also serve, again symbolically, to differentiate the judiciary from the other arms of government, the legislature and the executive. We see on a daily basis from events around the world how important that separation of powers is and how important independent courts are or should be in supervising the lawful exercise of state power. We are fortunate to live in a country where our Commonwealth, state and local governments respect the rulings of the courts, even if those rulings are sometimes politically inconvenient or even highly critical of executive government. As to the importance of continuity of the rule of law, I make the observation that in a world in which there is much global uncertainty, insecurity, and challenges to what we have come to accept as conventional democratic norms, the rule of law is more important than ever, and not simply an academic construct or a phrase of some mere theoretical import. At its simplest, the rule of law is the opposite of the arbitrary abuse of power and the rule of autocratic dictators and populists. Now, notwithstanding the formality and tradition attending this ceremony, the life of the law is dynamic. Not everything in the legal profession remains unchanging. The pandemic, for example, prompted a radical shift in thinking about the use of technology and the use of technology in our courtrooms. And the advent of artificial and Gen AI brings with it both opportunities and challenges, including within the legal profession and for the work of the courts. Lawyers must, however, remain critical and independent thinkers. And while the increased use of technology offers a number of advantages, it has always been and remains my very firm view that the practice of the law has human nature and human interaction at its core. An essential part of being a good lawyer is understanding people, how others react to different situations, perform under pressure, and deal with each other. This is seen in our courts every day of the week, including, perhaps especially, in the criminal law, in areas of domestic violence, family disputes, fights over wills and estates, and indeed much commercial law. An individual who is in need of your services as a lawyer will in many cases be an individual facing some kind of great personal challenge or crisis affecting his or her liberty, property, personal well-being, family, status, or health or financial position. There is therefore a need to deliver legal services not only competently, of course, but always with courtesy, integrity, and sensitivity to the circumstances of the matter. That requires a human being with emotional and not artificial intelligence. The need for human engagement by lawyers with those needing legal assistance is also a powerful reason why there should be strong representation of lawyers from the many different backgrounds which comprise our cosmopolitan community. That very much includes Indigenous lawyers. Diversity is a concept that is subject to attack in some quarters around the globe, but diverse representation amongst solicitors, advocates and judges assists in ensuring that all people who become involved in our justice system can, and feel that they can, be properly heard and fairly engaged with by a system reflective of our broader community and by a judiciary educated in and sensitive to the many different cultural strands which contribute to the rich fabric of our society here in New South Wales. The more than 50 admission ceremonies on which I preside each year, including this ceremony, demonstrates that there is a far greater diversity of background amongst junior lawyers than when I commenced practice. That, I believe, is a very good thing, and leaders of the profession and of the courts are working hard to foster inclusiveness and diversity. That in turn builds trust in and respect, not only for the judiciary and the legal profession, but ultimately, I think, for the rule of law. So let me now, late on this Friday afternoon, offer you a little bit of professional and personal advice. As a lawyer, you may often need or will often need to make difficult ethical decisions. You must use the tools you have developed to think critically and not compromise on your fundamental duties to the court and the administration of justice. At various points of your career, you will make mistakes, some minor, maybe some more serious. If we're honest with ourselves, we all make mistakes from time to time, especially perhaps when starting out on something new. If and when you do make mistakes, your commitment to honesty, integrity, and the administration of justice means that you must take responsibility, correct what you can, and learn from those errors. One mistake which I always urge young lawyers not to make or to seek not to make is the mistake of giving your clients the advice you think that they want to hear. I can tell you now that that will almost certainly not be good advice, and they will not welcome it nor thank you for it in the long run when the true picture emerges. As a lawyer, you must be dispassionate, independent, and frank in your advice as to your client's rights and obligations. That is your role and your responsibility. Aspects of the law, especially if you're involved in the litigation side of practice, can be confrontational, but the practice of the law is demanding enough without personal antagonism between practitioners adding to the load, as it regrettably sometimes does. So it's essential that you maintain your detachment, balance, and good humour when dealing with your colleagues, remembering at all times that you are now members of a profession and not a business. There is a fundamental and important distinction between the two, which you must never lose sight of. Courtesy and civility are not just behavioural niceties, they are values central to practice as a professional. Another thing you should remember is that the best advocates can and do make their point simply and succinctly. Often less is more. Some of the most experienced lawyers and judges could also use that reminder from time to time, and I don't wholly exclude myself from that observation, although I do exclude Justice Garling and Justice Rigg. The reality is that for a non-lawyer, the law is often incomprehensible or very difficult to understand, and our statute books are complex and prolix. So one of your roles, important roles as a lawyer, will be to make the law accessible to others. So strive to be clear and concise at all times, both in your written advices and your oral advice. To do so facilitates access to justice, which is such an important goal in a functioning democracy. In the practice of the law, your physical and mental health are both also extremely important, something we are far more conscious of these days than perhaps in the past. There may, and I dare say will be times when you feel a little overwhelmed, burnt out, or even distressed. Legal practice can be all-consuming and physically and mentally taxing. Now, that is often because conscientious, highly motivated lawyers want to do the best for their clients, want to go the extra mile, make sure an advice is comprehensive, a brief is properly prepared, but it can be, as I say, or it can become all-consuming and physically and mentally taxing. So you must work hard to keep your balance and keep your eye out to ensure that your colleagues do so as well. You should also know and remember that the law is a highly collegiate profession, and in this context I'm now going to call on two young representatives, one of the New South Wales Bar, one from the Law Society, to offer a few words of welcome. Ms Anderson, do you move?
May it please the court. My name is Brianna Anderson and I've been practicing for 4.5 years at the bar, predominantly in commercial and construction law. On behalf of the New South Wales Bar Association, I welcome you all to the legal profession. The legal profession is an old profession based on precedent and the rule of law, while also being a profession that grows and develops to adapt to new practices and technology, and importantly to society's values as they change over time. For several decades now, the composition of lawyers and barristers in New South Wales has changed to better reflect the community. The bar today is a welcoming place for people of all genders and backgrounds. I love the challenge of the law, and at the bar, every day is different. Whilst the law might be old, it is continually changing, meaning that I am learning every day. I enjoy working with a variety of people, including individuals and companies, and appearing in various jurisdictions. Coming to the bar is not something that I ever thought that I would do. However, without giving it too much thought at the time, my journey to the bar actually started on the day that I was admitted. My parents and I arrived a bit early, so we stopped in to have coffee at Bean Bar just outside the court. There were no tables available, so my dad asked a gentleman who was sitting on his own whether we could share his table. He agreed, and we had a brief conversation with him, but one that I have remembered to this day. He was a barrister in his first 5 years of the bar, and he was also in the New Barristers Committee, just like me. And he said that he was passionate about trying to encourage young lawyers to join the profession, particularly women. Whilst I quietly smiled and nodded, internally I rebuffed the suggestion, thinking that I was not good enough and not smart enough. However, here I am standing before you today representing the Bar Association. That day, the day of my admission, the little seed was planted in my mind. It took me a few years to realise that maybe it was something I wanted to do, and it took me a while for me to learn the bar is far more diverse than I had ever perceived as a junior lawyer. Since coming to the bar, I've never looked back, and I've never forgotten that fateful encounter at Bean Bar. If you are interested in coming to the bar, you can contact the New South Wales Bar Association or have a look at its website, and each year there is a Career at the Bar open day. In your first year of practice as a reader, you receive particular assistance from 2 barristers of at least 7 years seniority who meet with you weekly, review your work and teach you practical skills. But the support you will receive is not limited to those 2 barristers. The bar is renowned for its collegiality, especially in chambers. There's an open door policy and it is adopted by all. There are also opportunities to become involved in the work of the New South Wales Bar Association, which is the professional body that supports barristers and has a range of committees, including a New Barristers Committee, which organises social and educational functions for 0 to 5 year barristers like me, and a Diversity and Equality Committee, which promotes one of the key strategic goals of the New South Wales Bar Association to attract the best people to become barristers regardless of their race, religion, gender, parental status or sexual orientation. Whether as a lawyer or barrister, I encourage you to get involved in the Law Society or the Bar Association and to use your skills to assist your community. It is a rewarding experience to practice in connection with others in your profession. Perhaps today, the day of your admission, this is the seed planted in your mind like it was in mine over 10 years ago. Maybe it's not something that you think you'll ever do. I didn't. But don't close your mind to the idea and certainly don't think that you're not good enough or smart enough. It is a fantastic and rewarding profession. Once again, on behalf of the New South Wales Bar Association, I welcome you to the legal profession and I congratulate you on your admission today as a lawyer of this honourable court. May it please the court.
Thank you, Ms Anderson. Mr Chowan, the Law Society, do you move?
May it please the court. My name is Manas Jahan, and not long ago, I stood where you're standing today. And what a day it is. You are here being admitted to the Supreme Court role as the final step at the end of a long and arduous journey. You should all feel immensely proud of what you've achieved so far. When I embarked on my career as a solicitor, I wasn't sure what to expect. It wasn't always easy. Often, it was overwhelming. However, one of the most important things I've learnt is the value of belonging to a profession. The legal profession is an increasingly large and diverse community, and one of which you are now a part. It is a pleasure to say this. Welcome. The Law Society of New South Wales is the home of that community, with more than 34,000 members flung far and wide across the state. We are bound by our shared duties, our commitment to continuous learning, our desire to defend the rights of all, our drive to give back to our communities and to uphold the rule of law. As an early career lawyer, belonging to a strong network of colleagues has been crucial. I have been a part of the Law Society of New South Wales and the New South Wales Young Lawyers for 4 years, and I have found friendship, mentorship, and professional support when I needed it most, along with a range of educational and collegiate events and publications like the Law Society Journal. These are part of the work of the Law Society of New South Wales, work which traces back to 1842. Just as this ceremony today connects us back to solicitors being recorded on the English court's rolls, which we can search back to 1729. Yet, here you are today, in 2025, in Sydney. So much work is behind you and a huge range of possibilities before you. And now you are part of even deeper roots. The role of the Law Society of New South Wales is to ensure that you, as a newly minted solicitor, can thrive and succeed in this, your profession. We look forward to welcoming you to the Law Society community, and today, welcome to the profession. My sincere congratulations. May it please the court.
Thank you. Well, can I say this to you all in closing? The law is a wonderful profession. It's stimulating, challenging, and satisfying, and it's populated by intelligent, committed, and dynamic people such as yourselves. You should be proud to be a lawyer, proud of your achievements to date, and proud of the profession you have just joined. It is a very important profession that underpins stability and cohesion in our community, and you are now a very important part of that very important profession. So work hard, take pride in your work, look out for your colleagues, contribute to your community, and don't take yourself too seriously. We wish you all the very best of luck on the exciting journey that lies ahead and a full and rewarding career. And so on behalf of Justice Garling, Justice Regan, indeed all of our colleagues on the Supreme Court of New South Wales, I once again congratulate you on your admission and welcome you to the legal profession. The court will now adjourn.
All stand. This honourable court is now adjourned.